there, and welcome to today's video. For today's video, we are going to be doing an unintentional solid color challenge. Now, for some context, I recently made marmalade and was really wanting to build a house that was only going to be orange, meaning I only used items that the game considered are filtered under orange, except a few items here and there. But that is basically the premise of the solid color challenge. So I guess today that's what we ended up doing. Now, I do say that I excluded some items since there are some items that are required for the house to be functional that the Sims just didn't categorize under orange. Admittedly enough, it doesn't actually look orange at all, but I tried to get shades that were as close to it as possible. So this includes things like walls are clearly not categorized under orange, but you can paint them. Same thing with the pool, though I did end up changing the trim. It's not considered orange, but at least it's a bit more coherent with the rest of the colors. And then there were items like the mailbox or an outdoor bin or the fire alarm. So don't worry, I did include those in the house to make sure that everything works fine. Now, as far as the house goes, I was actually surprised that it is a completely functional house. Besides a few items that I mentioned, which again, it's just to make the house functional, I was completely prepared to not have anything in the kitchen or not have something in the bathroom. To my surprise though, orange was a very good color to do this challenge with. I guess it's fair enough since a lot of items have copper or are copper in color, and it does categorize that as orange. It's not going to be nitpicky enough to say no, that's copper and not orange. The Sims is not that detailed, whereas if it would have been yellow, I think that would have been a little more difficult, though there are some golden items that would have qualified. So as I was building, I was really surprised, first of all, that I even had a range, and was very excited once I realized, hey, I can make a functional kitchen. Completely forgetting that the bathroom is a thing, and sighing in relief the second that I saw that there were items that I was able to use. Now, when making the house, though, I completely thought this house was not going to have a lot of items that I could have used. So first and foremost, I was thinking, this is not going to be a very big house. I knew it would be a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom sort of situation, but I really wanted it to be that the bedroom was at the front and the kitchen was at the back. I also considered making it a little more closed off, but there was only 2 types of archways, I think. And there were a 1-by-1 archway, so I figured that was going to be a little small, though I guess I could have made it work. At the end of the day, though, the open layout really worked in our favor here, so I'm not mad about it. It's a cute little house, but I ended up getting a computer, which, even though it's because of the keyboard, hey, I'm glad that was categorized under orange. We also got a living room, which, due to the challenge, I could only put the Penguin TV, but if you want to download this house, you're more than welcome to change that TV. I did intentionally leave the wall kind of blank there so you could fit one, but that's your prerogative. And aside from that, I was even able to fit a bookshelf. The bedroom itself was a bit bigger than I expected it to be, though I was able to add decorative stuff here and there. And had I not filled that wall with wardrobes, that's probably where I was going to put a bookshelf if I didn't find anywhere else to put one. The kitchen also ended up being a lot bigger than I expected, though considering where I put windows, the one corner wasn't really as usable, but I figured, hey, we can put some plants there, that's completely fine. All in all though, even though it ended up being, first of all, a ridiculous idea, and second of all, an unintentional challenge, I was really pleased with how it ended up. It ended up being a bit more Spanish style than I intended it to be originally, but basically the roof tiles are what set the tone for the rest of the house. Which, thinking back on those roof tiles, I wonder if there's even something that would categorize under yellow for it. I will not be doing this challenge for yellow, at least not anytime soon, but it just got me thinking now that I think back on the roof tiles being what set the tone. But anyways, being a bit of a smaller house, this video wasn't as long as, well, I guess by now it's pretty usual for my videos to be kind of short. But what can I say? I love a good speed build. So do let me know down below what you think of this one, let me know what you'd like me to try out next, and I hope to see you in the next video. Have a great weekend!